Now, I've known about the show for about a year or two, but I've never actually bothered to make a video about it, because, quite frankly, the YouTube algorithm isn't gonna be showing it off, are they? But then it occurred to me, none of my videos are monetized, and none of them are gonna be monetized anytime soon, so I thought, what's the worst that could happen? Heil Honey I'm Home. That's what we're gonna talk about today. It aired in 1990. And funnily enough, only one episode was ever released. I never would have guessed that a show on something so sensitive wasn't very well received. I mean, it's not like there was a war fought against this or anything like that. It's not surprising, in my opinion, that it only received one episode. After all, the greatest sitcom of all of human history had 9 seasons, which was, of course, Everybody Loves Raymond, the greatest television show of all time. So in Heil Honey I'm Home, our main character, Adolf Hitler, and his wife Ava Braun move into their new house, but there's just one catch. Their new neighbors are Jewish. How the fuck was this show ever greenlit?
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Hello.
I'm home. Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Smile honey. Because I'm home. Gee, it's great to be Top Gun, but it's nothing like the fun that I get when I say Heil Honey, I am home. Heil Honey.
Heil Honey.
Smile honey. Gee, it's great to be back. Heil Honey, I'm home.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's a pretty good fucking theme song, in my opinion. It's a bit insensitive, I'm aware, but you can't deny that fucking slaps. I'm gonna be playing this banger everywhere I go from now on.
Heil Honey, I'm home.
Heil Honey me.
What did I do now? Oh, tonight you were making schnitzel. What a jerk. You must be real mad at me, honey. I'm a very, very bad Hitler.
Okay, so that's a pretty good joke, I won't lie. I was very disgruntled at the thought of the show, still am, but I have to admit, I did laugh at that. But you better watch yourself, Adolf Hitler, because one of these days you're going to do something really unforgivable.
Hey, you want to know a secret? Tomorrow, I got Neville Chamberlain coming over here.
Tomorrow? What? You got the Prime Minister of England coming over here to the apartment tomorrow, and you don't tell me so I can get something out of the icebox?
Hey, honey, if you're going to get on my back about everything, I'm not going to tell you why he's coming.
You don't need to tell me why. I know why. It's Czechoslovakia. You finally did it, didn't you? You finally went one step too far, Mr. Big Shot. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, Ava, you were right, I was wrong. I'll show him around the town, we'll have a few beers. He'll forget about Czechoslovakia. He'll think, hey, this Adolf Hitler is a regular guy.
So the basic plot of episode 1 is that Adolf Hitler, the protagonist, invites the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain for dinner after Hitler accidentally invades Czechoslovakia. That's not a sentence I'd ever thought I'd say, but here we are. The only problem with Hitler's plan, however, are his neighbors, the Goldensteins, who are evidently Jewish.
Over here, they snuck by the apartment every 5 minutes.
Well, so if we don't tell them about Chamberlain, how will they know?
Are you kidding? They always know. When I finally get to invade Poland, who'll be the first to know? The Poles? No, Rosa Goldenstein.
How do you like that?
I want to get
The
out of
Hitlers
this
are having
theater.
another
We're gonna
fight.
turn it under it.
Will you call the landlord? Other people get to slouch on the couch. What do I get? I get the Hitlers hollering and shouting.
The only problem is that Ava Braun is fucking batshit crazy, who'd have thought, and she decides to tell the Goldensteins. Now, the Goldensteins are interested in attending the dinner because Neville Chamberlain is single and they have a niece who is fucking ugly. The problem, however, is that Hitler doesn't like the Goldensteins. Apparently, he thinks they're a bit too nosy.
Hiya, Bob. Is he here yet?
Who?
And he always acting the clown, honey.
We baked him some Chelsea buns to make him feel at home.
Yeah, and here, a pot of Lord Grey tea.
Earl Grey. The tea is called Earl Grey.
Lord, Earl, Duke, who's counting? You seen one Englishman? You seen them all, eh, Shorty?
You told her. I said don't tell her. But still, Miss Big Mouth told her.
Adolf, I swear I never told her. She knew I got company. She saw me preparing the food. But I did not tell her who.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Okay. That's good. They don't know.
So, Adolf, when's he due?
Who, Rosa?
You know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You don't know Neville Chamberlain is coming here to Germany?
Knows.
Not tell her, did I, Rosa?
No. I just figured it out. Spontaneously.
You just figured out that Neville Chamberlain was coming. Spontaneously. Did you have a glass against the wall when you figured it out, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I was listening at the wall and...
Hear that?
Adolf, are you crazy? You wanted to get out that Adolf Hitler insults his neighbors? Now relax. Lighten up.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I gotta think nice thoughts. Poland. The Sudetenland. France.
What an insensitive joke. That will never happen in Everybody Loves Raymond, which is the greatest television show of all time. Oh god, what an insensitive joke. It just really makes you want to change the channel onto something that's marginally better and that doesn't have any punchlines in it. Everybody Loves Raymond was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
My name's Robert. I have a weird voice, and I'm pretty sure I'm mentally unstable. Oh, there's my brother Robert. Raymond. I went fishing, and I stood on a fish's neck until it snapped. I buried it in the backyard. Robert, I don't think fish have necks. In that case, if anybody asks, the neighbor's kid ran away from home. Jesus Christ. Raymond, I'm leaving you now. This whole marriage was a mistake. That's so Raymond.
Hi, Hitler here. No, Bob Hitler. Who do you think? Oh, it's you, Joe, yeah? Joe Goebbels.
Hi, Joe.
Listen, could you speak up there, Joe? It's kind of hard to hear with the Uber Alice playing in the background. What? Chamberlain caught an earlier flight, so you went out to the airport to meet him? Say again, Joe. I didn't quite catch that. You did what, Joe? Apparently wasn't too sure what the guy looked like, so he stood there with a large piece of cardboard with the guy's name written on it. Don't move, Joe. I'm coming right out there.
Okay, let's all go.
Just make sure that when I get back, they're gone, okay?
I say, Adolf, what would you call a polar bear with 3 balaclavas on?
I don't know, Neville. What do you call a polar bear with 3 balaclavas on?
Anything you like, because it can't hear you.
Oh, no more Neville or I'll burst. Listen. About that business with Goofball Goebbels when you arrived at the airport.
Oh, forget it. He spelt my name wrong anyway. But he certainly made up for it, though, with all those blonde chappies in their fancy dress uniforms.
Fancy dress?
I dare you know. For a moment, they almost had me believing it was for real.
Yeah, they get me like that every time. Hey, and the funny walk.
Oh, the funny walk.
The funny walk? Oh, that slays me. Heil Honey I'm Home.
Hey, is this the Limey? Well, pleased to meet you, fella. Any friend of Shorty's is a friend of mine. Meet the wife.
Enchanté.
They speak French in England. I didn't know that.
Hey, go ahead, honey. Go for the big one.
Mr. Chamberlain, how about a pot of tea?
Oh, all right. Here goes. I'm a little teapot sort. My handle, there's my spout. When I get my steam up, hear me shout. Tip me up and pour me out.
Ava,
Honey?
Ava,
Honey?
Ira, there are two drunken people in my living room who look very much like the Goldensteins.
Now, honey, listen, this could be your lucky break.
This is lucky. Out there with the Goldensteins is lucky.
Honey, listen, think about it. What could be better than for Chamberlain to see you're just a down-to-earth guy who has fun with his neighbors?
You're right. You're right. I'm a lucky guy. Gotta think lucky, gotta be lucky. I'm a lucky Hitler. Hey, sounds like I'm missing all the fun.
Great party, great party. You should have warned me, though, Adolf. I could have brought along a partner.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. I just have to pop next door for a moment. No, Rosa, no, please, please don't do what I think you're gonna do. Honey, it'll be fine.
Say, Adolf, old chap, do you think I could have a word with you in private?
Sure. Come on into the kitchen. So, what is it, buddy, huh?
Well, I was just wondering if you could do me a favor.
What is it? A girl?
Yeah.
You want me to fix you up?
No. It's just that I feel, well, we all feel, that you have been rather a naughty boy. All this Czechoslovakia nonsense, eh?
Oh, come on, Neville. It was just having fun.
Oh, yes. Fine. But I have got here a piece of paper. Here we are, yes. A document. Peace in our time.
Peace in our time.
Whoa, this is worthless.
You see, this guarantees that you won't be a naughty boy again.
Oh, so if I sign this, that guarantees I won't invade Europe.
Well, I mean, no need to sign it now. Just think about it. You know, no point in spoiling the party. No rush.
Sure, Neville. Say, Neville.
So it turns out that Neville Chamberlain is incompetent and completely fails to stop Hitler from invading other European countries, which is a complete departure from real life, isn't it?
Hey, la, 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 la. I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Hello,
I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I
Everybody, say hello to Rose.
Hi,
Grab hold of the Europe butt. Okay.
But I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered.
That was fun. Neville, there's someone I want you to meet. Neville, this is my niece Ruth. Ruth, this is the British Prime Minister.
What is this? A secret Goldenstein?
What say I go scare up some munchies?
Honey.
I ain't dating at the moment.
Oh, dear. She's a bold piece of baggage, isn't she?
I ain't dating on Thursday, and there's a picture of the Berlin Plaza, and you could pick me up at 7:30 if you like.
Really? You're a lively little thing, aren't you?
You want a lock of my hair for your wallet?
Oh, well, that seems like a fair swap.
This guy's a scream.
Wait a minute, I appear to have mislaid my document. I better find it, or I shall look a bit of a ninny when I get back to number 10.
Hey, here you go, chips and dips for everybody. Hey, Adolf, I found this in your refrigerator. Is it important? I can't make it out. It's all wet. Peas in our brine.
Let me have a look at that thing. Oh, peaches. Peaches in our tins.
No, that ain't it.
I got it. Peace in our tins.
No.
It's peace in our time.
So, in the end, Neville Chamberlain does absolutely nothing about it. Absolutely nothing, which I'm sure is a great idea that won't have any consequences to it whatsoever. Now, for a 30-year-old British sitcom, it does have some admittedly pretty funny jokes in it, but it's also slightly insensitive. Just one of those weird quirks that you find in history every now and then. The show was cancelled after only one episode, which is what we saw. However, what's actually pretty interesting is that they recorded 8 episodes, and because this is a British sitcom, I think it's safe to assume that those 8 episodes were an entire season, which were all scrapped due to the controversy of the release. Which isn't too surprising. I mean, imagine if you're just some bloke who was in the war, you fought in Normandy or whatever, you finally get back home to England, and you live in just chronic pain due to your wounds. One day you're walking home past some television studios where some Minger is dressed up as Hitler and he asks you for a cigarette. It's slightly insensitive. I think we can all agree, it's in slightly bad taste. But then again, pretty much most of my videos are dedicated to things that are in bad taste. So if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. And by some chance, if you know where I can get my hands on the remaining 7 episodes, I'd actually be quite interested, so let me know. Because I want to make a part 2, but cheers.